It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, brought to you by M&M Cartage. And now, here's Johnny.
And Tony.
And Scooter made it to a Monday. What up, Scoot? It's Friday for me, boys. Hope you had a great weekend. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter on this Super Bowl hangover day. Now, keep in mind, next year, it's a week later. It is a President's Day weekend, so at least
So we're off?
federal workers, postal workers,
Banks
will be closed on Monday because it's President's Day. However, the game is also on Valentine's Day. So plan accordingly.
Well, Scoot, you don't have to worry about that.
No, Scoot doesn't have to worry about
and my
that.
wife doesn't care, so we watch the ball game together.
And my wife doesn't care either. Let's all hang out. Well, Scooter's got to work on Monday.
That's true.
Then again, Scooter has to work every day. We never have to work, Tony.
I get to work, John. I don't have to.
I'm
do
sorry.
it.
There you go, Scoot.
My mistake. It is Monday, February 9th. It is officially time to start thinking about pitchers and catchers reporting to training camp.
20th, man, there's games.
MLB starting soon. I'm excited. Hello to everybody watching on the YouTube. We appreciate it as always. If you're listening in your car or at home or on the podcast, we thank you as well. M&M Cartage Hotline is open, 502-384-1450. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, 384-1450. Gameday Men's Health text line open as well, 414-1450. Gameday Men's Health, redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GamedayMensHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 414-1450. This is my final show of the week. Yeah.
Wait, it's your first show of the week.
It is also my final show of the week. I leave early in the morning as Bellarmine travels to Conway, Arkansas for the rematch with Central Arkansas, a team they beat in overtime about a month ago.
Gonna be a bad night to be a Red Wolf.
Clark. That'll be Wednesday. Clark, Central Arkansas. Clark to you and I. One of the best teams in the league, as a matter of fact. I think they're 9-2 in league play. One of those losses to Bellarmine.
Yeah, they're going up against a team that's on fire.
They are.
Yeah.
4 wins in a row for the Knights, all at home. They've won 5 of 6. They've turned a 1-5 conference start into a 6-6 record now, and they're in 5th place alone. Top 5 through 8 get a first-round home game in the ASUN tournament. If they could somehow win some of these tough games and get up to the 4 spot, you get a bye.
They're hammering people,
and you
John.
automatically go to Jacksonville. Double-digit wins last 2 timeouts.
Yep.
Team's playing great.
Yeah.
You were there Saturday.
Yep, I was there.
Jack Karazinski's averaging 19.7. He
Stroking it from 3, man.
went over 1,000 points the other day. He's in some kind of zone right now, so I don't even talk to him. Just stay away, people. Don't touch him. Don't talk to him. Tyler Doyle, sophomore from Lexington Catholics, playing great basketball right now. Kenyon Gooden is as solid as it gets. Brian Waddell, transfer from Purdue, man in the middle there, and the bench is doing a great job. So right now, and we've still got 3 weeks left in the regular season, but right now,
That road trip's going to be tough.
so, Clark, as you mentioned, and then the number 1 team in the league,
Yeah.
Austin Peay, on Saturday in Clarksville. They're 10-1, leading the ASUN. Probably the most talent in the ASUN, and still got to play them twice.
Opportunity,
Matter of
though.
fact.
Opportunity for the night.
Right, you can't win if you don't play, Tony.
Yep.
Right. That's where I'll be the rest of the week. I don't know what Tony and Scooter are going to do. They're going to get together. I think you guys got a meeting at 3:30 today with management to figure out what you're going to do.
Can't make it.
Oh, I'm
We
sorry.
need to postpone.
It's free at Hooters.
Well, we still.
Or Roosters.
Yeah, Roosters. I'm in, Tony.
I want to see what he said.
I got to be at my other job at 3:30. We're going to Roosters. You know, I don't really have to be at my other job at 3:30. All right, we will talk about the Cats' big win over Tennessee. I think it was, and I'm not 100% sure of this, but I think it was Corey Price. It was. Our friend Corey, our co-patriot here. Kentucky's all-time record playing as an unranked team against a top 25 Tennessee team, 12-5.
Whoa.
So when the Vols are ranked and the Cats are not, Kentucky has a 12-5 record.
That's crazy.
Impressive comeback again.
Denim.
They continue. It's all about the denim and the 96 team. I thought Pitino would be there. I really did.
Wait, they wore the denim?
They wore a denim colored
Yeah, it was
uniform.
Yeah, it looked like them.
It did look like them.
I'm being facetious because they said it 1,000 times.
I thought you were watching it. I thought.
Good grief.
I
Every
thought
5 minutes.
Patino would be there last night because St. John's beat UConn on Friday, but St. John's plays tonight.
Yeah,
So
he plays Little Ricky, doesn't he?
He who do they play?
Plays Xavier.
They do play Xavier at St. John's, so I think he just too tight of a schedule there, or I think he would have been there. So Kentucky beats Tennessee. The top 25, I don't know if it's out yet. I don't think it is, but they'll be back in it here. They're in second place alone, Tony, in the SEC.
Yeah, they're a half game up on some teams because they got more wins. But
As we speak, they're in second place alone.
Nobody saw that coming. Nobody.
And when they got down 14, I think it was at halftime, 47-33, you thought,
They're not going to do it again.
no way they're going to do this again. Louisville with a pretty solid win down at Wake Forest. Again, you go on the road in conference. It's never easy. It looked like Wake was going to come back. Free throws at the end. The Cards were able to hit some finally. They finished 24 of 31, but they hit the ones they needed to hit at the end of the game. Mikel Brown Jr. needs to find his shot, however, if this team is going to be able to advance in the postseason. They do have a big one tonight at home against a really good NC State team. NC State's 9-2 in the ACC. So 7 o'clock on ESPN tonight. I'll be there. You'll be there?
No.
No?
They turned me down.
Sons of bitches. Anyway,
I got a question.
and Indiana with an overtime win against Wisconsin. Maybe we'll get to that. I'll leave that to
I
Matt.
hear everybody say it different. Is it Mikel or Mikel?
I say Mikel. I think it's Mikel.
It's Michael.
But I always have said it that way, and it is very difficult for an old dog to learn new tricks.
But, Tony, you know what I've learned? People are going to say whatever they want. I mean, listen to how they say Malachi Marino.
I know it.
So stupid.
It's like I said. His brother played on a state championship team
Michael?
and played for Eastern. It was Michael Moreno.
Yes.
And I call him Omar.
Well, do you remember
I call him Omar Moreno.
Omar Moreno,
Center fielder.
Pittsburgh Pirates? By the way, the Pirates signed Marcell Ozuna to a 2-year deal.
Oh, boy.
Is that good or bad?
No shot that ends poorly.
Gee, I'm sure he's going to love, after being in Atlanta, he's going to love being in Pittsburgh. But he signed the contract. Do you remember, Scooter doesn't remember this, Tony, but in college at Pittsburgh, he was Tony Dorsett.
Yeah.
Now, he went to Dallas, and he was Tony Dorsett.
Yep. It was
Dorset?
always Dorset.
Dorsett.
Tony Dorsett.
I can't wait till they call the former Miami Dolphins quarterback Dan Moreno. No, that's not going to happen. All right, so all of that we'll talk about. Birthdays coming up as well. A great weekend of college basketball, but we have to start with Super Bowl 60. It is time.
I said it. The snoozer vote.
It is time to get rid of LX, right? Next year, just use the number
60.
the regular numerals 6 and 1.
So people know what the heck it
Just
is.
use them. It's going to be LXI. I get it. People don't know Roman numerals anymore. They don't matter.
But
Nobody
it's cool,
has,
John. It's cool.
Nobody has a grandfather clock hanging around.
This may
right.
be your oldest take ever.
Get rid of it. 6-1. That's it. Seattle 29, New England 13. Second title for the Seattle Seahawks. New England is now 6-6 in Super Bowls. Well, that means you made a lot of Super Bowls. Did you see Robert Kraft walking off?
No, but I saw his wife.
right.
I saw his wife sitting with him.
I hope that the woman he was holding hands with is his daughter.
It's his wife.
All right, I got to go. I will see you all next
They
Monday.
showed him in the box, John,
I missed
and they
that. I
said
missed
Robert Kraft and whoever and his
missed
wife,
that.
and that's his wife.
Oh, yeah. She's super.
Did he
young.
meet?
She's hot, isn't she, too?
No.
Did
I
he?
wasn't going there.
Oh, come on, Scooter.
Well, you put her on the meter.
2?
Really?
Really?
She's skin and bones.
Oh, that's his thing.
Yeah,
that's
that's
his.
right.
That's his issue.
She didn't have the junk in the trunk.
She's. I don't know how old Robert Kraft is. I'm
Old.
gonna say it starts with an 8,
Yeah.
and it could start with a 9, but I think it starts with an 8.
Hers starts with a 2.
No, I'm gonna say 4.
She's 51.
She's that
51.
old?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think I must not got a good
Right.
look. It must have been quick. It's
And
good.
Robert Kraft is, let's see,
I'm gonna
he
say
is
87.
84.
Well, money talks.
So
Yeah,
33 years.
It must have been a quick glance because I thought she.
Scooter says it like it's no big deal.
No big deal.
So 33 years.
Hey, by the way, did y'all hear Bill Belichick and Jordan Hudson broke up?
No, but did you see the shirt she wore at the they were at the Carolina game the other night.
I heard they broke up.
They were at the Duke Carolina game 2 days ago, and she had on a shirt from. This is gonna get ready to laugh, Scooter. She had on a shirt from the massage parlor that Robert Kraft visited. So I don't think Bill and Robert get along very much. Or maybe she's in between them there. If they broke up, good for I don't know who to say good for.
Her?
Good for him. She's a gold digger, right?
It's like that scene from Big Daddy. Like, it's just so old.
All right, back to football. The dark side defense was really, really good last night. Now, you guys can say this game was boring, and it's going to be hard for me to I wanted to pose it an argument that it was not boring. That is hard for me to do. Yeah, she's not ugly at all.
Yeah, I see she's 50. I'm looking at her here in a dress with him.
She doesn't do it for me.
Maybe it was boring, but defenses can be great and boring at the same time. Seattle's defense was great. Fumble recovery, 2 interceptions, including a pick six, 6 sacks. Drake May did throw for 295, but a lot of it was in the fourth quarter and late third quarter when the game was pretty much decided, and Seattle started to back off and play a little clock management there. But, man, that was reminiscent of the 85 Bears. And I know that's sacrilegious to say. They won 46-10 over New England. And the doomsday defense of Dallas back in the day. This defense was so good, Tony. As far as points, they gave up the fewest points in the league over the season. And New England had no answer for their pass rush.
Well, there's 2 ways of looking at it, in my opinion. I agree with you. I think their defense is super. But New England's offensive line, come on. They were terrible. They were just running over them. They couldn't block.
The Notre Dame
pushing them into the quarterback.
The Notre Dame rookie that got his first sack ever just took the center right back into Drake May early in the game.
That was awesome.
When they went 3 and out on the first series and Seattle went down and kicked a field goal, I felt like this is over. And I know it was 3-0, and I know it wasn't over.
An interception or a punt return or something, New England's back in the game, but they couldn't do it.
New England was playing defense like they had to score on defense.
Yeah, and they played well on defense, man.
They did. Seattle punted a number of times, as Scooter well knows.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you two guys
we'll talk about that later.
You two guys like the game because y'all made money.
We're going to take you out to lunch today, Tony. That's how much money
I didn't make that much.
Well, you sure were happy early.
I did have
Late
Seattle.
must have been bad, Scoot.
I did have Seattle in the under on a parlay, and I did bet Kenneth Walker to win the MVP.
Scooter, did you have over?
I did.
And that touchdown that John got his parlay on called back.
Oh, that's a hold. I was yelling, hold.
And
That's a hold.
And Scooter's going, that's not a hold.
It's
Sam Darnold, after in his 5th stop, wins his first Super Bowl. 19 of 38, 202 yards, a touchdown. And what he did this whole playoff run, because he knew what kind of defense they had, he did not turn the ball over in the entire playoff run.
Well, and
that is impressive.
And Kenneth Walker was so good.
Kenneth Walker, MVP, 27 carries.
Excuse me. Do you know he's the 3rd?
He is. I knew that.
You know it's good?
I did.
Okay.
I thought it was Kenneth Walker.
Oh.
Get rid of their numerals.
And do you
Get rid of all the Roman numerals. Just write down 3rd. 3RD.
Do y'all know Kenneth Walker's dad is Junior?
Do you know that's the first time he's been to see his son play?
Ever?
Oh, I didn't know
How about that one? He hates crowds.
So he just watches the game.
Professionally. Seen him play in the NFL. First time he's ever seen Kenneth Walker III play in the NFL.
You can't miss that
Which
game.
is a cool story, but it's also, what kind of dad are you that you don't go see your son play?
Well,
I will say that.
There's a lot of people
But
who are weird about
he hates
things.
crowds, doesn't like crowds, probably didn't want to go last night.
Probably sits in front of his big screen television. Nobody bothers him.
I know that's what I do.
Yells at it the whole time.
27 carries, 135 yards. He had 4 catches, not any yardage, but he had 4 catches as well. Cooper Kupp, 6 catches for 61 yards. They shut down Smith and Jigba. They doubled him. He also had concussion-like symptoms in the middle of the game as well. But, again, with that defense, it didn't matter. And with what Kenneth Walker did, New England just couldn't stop him.
Am I the only one that had a problem with him winning MVP?
John
I know I did. I bet on him.
He had 8.5 to 1.
I don't know how.
Who are you going to give it to?
I don't know. How is it not Jason Myers? I know it's a kicker, and that's not a sexy pick. The dude has 15 of the points on the board.
Let me say this. If any of those kicks were 50 to 55 yards, maybe you think about it. They were all 30, 35, 40. They were chip shots.
But he hit them all.
In this day and age.
Scooter,
he should hit them all. That's what he's paid for.
But he had over half the team's points.
Didn't he set the record for most points?
Has a kicker ever won MVP?
No way.
No.
But if there was ever a case that they should have been last night.
Vinatieri maybe should have won one of the New England MVPs. Maybe.
But he did score the most points by kicker in a Super Bowl.
Okay, he's supposed to make those
Well, Kenneth Walker's supposed to get yards, too.
And touchdowns, which he didn't get
not
in.
135. Not 135.
Didn't find the end zone.
Second most in Super Bowl history behind Timmy Smith.
Is that true?
Yes. So, now, he did find the end zone, but his guy held. And that's probably why he found the end zone.
And Scooter, John sent that to me to show me, and I was watching Bad Bunny again. I didn't even know he got it.
We'll get to Bad Bunny. Drake, because we disagree with that as well. Drake made 27 of 43, 295. Really pretty impressive performance considering
considering his offensive linemen were in his lap the whole game.
All night long. 2 touchdowns. He did throw 2 picks. He also was the leading rusher for New England, 5 carries for 37 yards. So they couldn't run the ball either. And Matt Hollins, 4 catches, 78 and a touchdown.
But he did miss some open receivers when he had an opportunity.
Talking about Drake May?
Yes.
He missed Diggs one time big. Would have been a huge play.
And I don't have a problem with that when he had pressure. But I'm talking later in the game. When he had time a few times, he missed guys. When and you could just see it on his face that, oh, my. But you know what? When you're under duress the whole game, you're expecting it again. And he's going to be really good. But they got to do something about that offensive line, man.
44-year-old grandfather Phillip Rivers had the Colts leading 16-15 over Seattle with 47 seconds remaining in Seattle less than a week after he unretired. That team that he was beating is now the Super Bowl champions. Think about that.
No.
Football's incredible. All right, Bad Bunny. Let's see what time it is so I don't get in trouble. Let's take a break. Sorry, Scooter.
That's okay.
I know you really wanted to talk about the show, the halftime show.
I've got some thoughts.
And we will after the break. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big Welcome back. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter. The day after the Super Bowl. Football is over, boys.
But you know
what? Until the end of March.
Until the end of March when the Birmingham Stallions come to Louisville to take on the Kings.
27th, Friday night at Lim Family Stadium. John, we don't go to parties anymore.
I don't.
So the day after the Super Bowl, it's just a normal day.
Yeah. And you know what? We went to parties back when we worked for a living.
Yeah.
And we're miserable the next day. Now, when we could sleep in and be miserable, we don't go to parties anymore.
I haven't been to a party on Super Bowl. I cannot tell you the last time. And Scooter, what do you do? You were at home, weren't you?
Typically, I watch it at home. Yeah, I did get an invite.
But you got to get up early.
I got an invite yesterday morning to go to a Super Bowl party. That kind of ticked me off. So, no, I've already got plans.
They must have had nobody coming. Well, I guess we can invite Scooter now.
It's like I wasn't invited.
M&M Cartage Hotline's open, 384-1450 to join in on the talk here, 384-1450. 502-414-1450. That's the Gameday Men's Health text line. Any text so far to the show, Scooter?
There is one. Says Mr. Kraft met his wife at his favorite massage parlor. All it took was his charming personality, devilish grin, and hearty tip.
And a
hearty tip is the. You might have started with the hearty tip.
No, you could have started with billionaire.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the easiest text. That's a lazy texter. That's it. Oh, you met at the massage parlor.
And I want to thank Salsaritas and Pam Stallings.
Man, that was great.
10 o'clock, they were working their butts off.
They were. Patrick Murphy, we got to meet. He came out to the show.
Nice
Buzz Frank showed up again.
Yep.
The boss was there, Dugan.
They let Buzz in?
They let Buzz in. Pam Stallings.
We tried to shut the door.
Pam Stallings took care of us, man.
Somebody was leaving.
And, of course, they are owners of Gameday Men's Health as well. So,
and she said they're busy.
She really wants me to come by.
Yeah, she did.
I said, look, Pam, my doctor has told me don't do any peptides, don't do any testosterone. She said, no, we don't force you into anything you don't want to do. Like all big people, I'm scared to go to something like that.
Well, I tell you what she did tell me. Her son, Steven, who is a professional golfer, went to it, and the only thing that they did for him was his protein. She said most people's proteins are nowhere near where they should be, and they want your protein to be up. And then they had the new meal there, John. Tell me about it.
The Jake Bowl, in honor of Jake Schweitzer, the NIL deal. Double protein, so you don't only get steak and chicken in this bowl, you get double steak and double chicken.
Yeah.
And it's not cheap.
No, but it's
if you're looking for protein, it's a lot of protein.
You don't have to go to these places and get it. Just go to Salsaritas and eat the D1, they call it, or something.
All right, back to the Super Bowl. Bad Bunny. All right, this is not a political show.
Nope, not at all.
I am not going to have a political take on this.
Nope.
If you guys want to, but I will say
we won't
this
talk about it
musically. Prince was the greatest Super Bowl I've ever seen, halftime performance, hands down. Mm-hmm. There have been some great ones. Michael Jackson was great.
You've got the Stones. You got
the Stones. Bruce Springsteen was great.
Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson.
That was great.
That was great.
Timberlake was great.
Bruno Mars.
Not Timberlake. Katy Perry was really good. Yep. You like what you like. You don't like what you don't like musically.
Exactly.
I'm fine with that. My take is Bad Bunny was very entertaining. I didn't understand a word. I don't speak Spanish. I took 3 years of it in high school, and I still don't understand it.
See,
he said novia at one point, which means girlfriend.
He also said God bless America at one point. He listed a bunch of countries. Those are the only words I understood.
More love, less hate.
Lady Gaga was there. I call her Gaga. She may go by Gaga.
She did sing in English.
She was good. Ricky Martin, who looked like he's 35 years old again somehow. I don't know how that happened.
I'm having a feeling they had him made up pretty good.
I think so. Ricky Martin, okay, I'm good there. Nice guest list that he had.
How's he not sing Livin' La Vida?
I know it. Come on.
Exactly.
I turned the sound off. Whatever he was singing.
Scooter, I'm 110% behind you on that one. Pedro Pascal is dancing down there in the dancers. Cardi B, who, of course, is dating Stephon Diggs. She's one of the dancers as well. So it was I liked it. It was eclectic. It was a lot of love. And I didn't see anything negative about it. Other people have different takes. I'll start with Scooter.
I just, for me, and keep in mind that I went in very open-minded, was expecting the best. I was telling family yesterday that, hey, even if you can't understand it, it's still going to be very entertaining. I didn't get that. To me, it felt like a pretty big letdown. I didn't think the production was all that good.
I'm 100% the opposite of you there.
I didn't enjoy it the way I thought I would.
And see what I did? I had 2 televisions on because my wife and I gave it a shot. I really wanted to like it, but I'm just not into Latin music, so and when I can't
and if that's your only problem with it, I have no problem with your problem with it.
The show, I love one of the tweets that Bad Bunny had rushed for more yards than the Patriots had on the field.
He was running around a lot. He was running. By the way, that was a real marriage. Did you know that?
Yeah. Was it?
Pretty cool.
I figured it was. But so to be
it's a quick one.
And John knows I'm the least political guy in the world. People talk one way or the other, I leave. Doesn't matter what side. And I turned on the YouTube halftime show with Lee Bryce and Kid Rock and that, and I had them both on, and I kept going back to Bad Bunny, but it just didn't. It just wasn't my thing.
And that's fine.
And I just thought that with everything going on, that they should have maybe gone a different direction. But you know what?
No, everybody has their opinion.
And you know what? We're talking.
I'm allowed to like it. You're allowed to not like it.
We're talking about it, right?
Yeah.
On the sports talk radio,
true.
And that's what they want. They want you talking about
commercials. Did you have a favorite commercial?
I'm done with the commercials.
Same.
My favorite
Well,
was
I didn't see them all because I walked out to go to the bathroom or get something to drink.
Oh, you
got
to do that during the game.
No. I bet the game. I didn't bet the commercials.
That's true.
So I'm watching the game.
Two best. The one that had all the old actors.
Love that. That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Now, Scooter's not old enough to get all of it, but you had Urkel. Mm-hmm. You had Carlton from Fresh Prince. You had George Costanza. You had Joey Tribbiani.
You had the Friends.
Jennifer Aniston outside there, which is great.
Tom Brady was awesome.
Ted Danson.
Oh, yeah.
And he had his old Red Sox jacket.
You talking about fixing somebody up.
That's CGI, man. That is taking their old face and putting it on there.
Okay.
But, yeah, Tom Brady. I'm Tom. Great. Very funny Dunkin' Donuts commercial with Ben Affleck. Very funny. I liked it a lot.
The Clydesdale one, to me, was
the other
great.
one I liked, and I look, the serious ones are great. I want funny.
Same.
All right? When I'm watching Super Bowl commercials, I want funny.
I mean, we don't get funny anymore.
The one with Danny McBride and Keegan-Michael Key where they're singing the Bon Jovi song, changing the lyrics for a bad insurance company. It was a State Farm commercial. I did laugh
and
hard.
And then Bon Jovi shows up there. But I'm kind of getting tired of those half things, them because they've been doing them all, and they're all trying to be, that half of insurance.
Well,
that's kind of wearing me out. They've shown it all.
Not a real
before.
insurance company.
No, I know, but it's kind of wearing me out, the commercial.
Okay.
But
what was the NBA one that they sang along to a song? They were singing like all these NBA player names. I cannot think of what song it was.
Oh, I'd have to go back and look. I don't know.
It was really, really good.
Who was singing it?
I can't remember.
Okay.
I can't remember.
But
the Ben Stiller, when he jumped off the stage there and killed himself, was kind of silly.
So y'all didn't like the Clydesdale one?
The problem with the Clydesdale one was I'd seen it.
Oh, you had? I hadn't seen it.
I saw it
I like when the guy
week,
said,
which you shouldn't.
Are you tearing up? No. Sun's in my eyes.
Yeah, sun's in my eyes. No, don't show me the week before the Super Bowl. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I did like the Bud Light or Budweiser.
When they're chasing the keg down the hill?
No, that one was good, but the one with the bald eagle, like riding the back of that horse from a young chick.
That was the Clydesdale one.
I love that one.
That's the one that I liked.
No, very well done. Very well done.
But I'm kind of getting over the commercials, watching them.
Clint Kubiak confirmed after the game, the Seattle offense coordinator, that he will be the next head coach of the Los Angeles Raiders. Do you want to guess on next year's odds to win the Super Bowl? Who are the co-favorites? There are two to win the Super Bowl next year. I'll give you take turns, one guess each. Scooter, you go first.
I mean, I'll go right back to the Seahawks.
Seahawks are plus 950. They are one of the two teams favored for next year. Tony?
It's one of the two favorites. And
I'll tell you, it's not New England.
It's got to be a national
not New England.
NFC team. I'm going to go with, I'm going to, I keep coming back to the Eagles, but I just can't.
Eagles are top 5.
Man, I'm lost.
Matthew Stafford and the Rams are also plus 950.
I knew it was an NFC team.
Buffalo is 11-1, and then Baltimore, New England, and Philly all 13-1. Yeah. So we've already got odds out for next year's Super Bowl. Lindsey Vonn. Lindsey Vonn, boy, that was just sad.
Oh, I thought you were talking about how she looks. She looks great.
She does look great.
What you got her on? What you got her on?
God, settle down, guys. 3.5.
Wow.
What are we excited about? I was bringing up the fact that she broke her leg.
I know.
In her first run.
Then Tony went all
I know.
misogynistic.
Airlifted.
I just thought she looked great.
Pot, meat, kettle. What are you talking about? You're literally the owner of the scooter meter. I mean, if this show has gone so misogynistic, let's go to the M&M Carnage Hotline and let's get back on track here. Let's bring Buzz in. Hello, Buzz.
Hey guys, I was just thinking while I was watching the Super Bowl last night that Seattle defense reminded me a lot of the defense that Bob Redmond played when he was coaching at Mayo.
I hope you're being sarcastic.
Blitz.
Leave one guy deep, and that's it.
Pretty much. I mean, they just brought everybody to the line of scrimmage and just controlled everything from there.
But what they did great was they disguised what they were doing, and they were putting the guy
had no idea who was coming,
and they were coming at the perfect time. And New England couldn't block 4 guys, so how could they block 5 or 6?
Drake May had just deer in the headlights all night, and I don't blame him. In my opinion, he played pretty darn well for a guy who was just being chased all night long.
Yeah.
And he had no options because they still managed to cover the receivers, and the running game was non-existent.
You know, Buzz, you just hit the nail on the head. When they would show those blitzes from behind, and then they would show the receivers going down the field, nobody was open. Their defensive scheme, McDonald did such a great job of calling the defense.
And you don't usually see that out of a head coach.
Yeah.
And when
What's
you do,
36?
When you do 38. And when you do, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
But he tapped into something that he knew what they were going to do, and he also knew they could not stop his pass rushers. Even when he only rushed 4, they couldn't stop him.
Yeah. Their defense was
and this
phenomenal.
dark side defense, dare I say, is better than when they were the Legion of Boom.
Yeah. No,
they're better.
I agree.
Coming out of the NFC West, I mean, there was good teams in that. Then
a lot of competition.
You know, the Rams were a great offense, and the Rams were the only one that actually put some numbers on them. Nobody else did.
San Francisco was good.
Oh yeah.
I think with the Rams, it was the way that Matt Stafford got the ball out of his hand and was able to kind of negate that blitz a little bit, and Drake May just couldn't do that.
And it helps when you've got Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, and a bunch of tight ends that can catch the football as well. That helps a lot.
And what you said, Buzz, when I was watching it, and Collinsworth would talk about it, I thought, why are they not throwing quick passes to the inside receiver? You know, the guy in the slot. You got to get it out, and sometimes you just got to guess what they're going to do and do the opposite, because you can't just try to get the ball down the field all the time. But Stevenson wasn't bad, but.
They didn't get any yardage.
They couldn't do it after early in the game.
Well, May ended up throwing 43 passes.
Yeah. Well, you're behind. You have to, too.
Buzz, thanks for coming out Friday. We love seeing you, man.
Yeah, I'll catch y'all down the road.
Thank you for coming out Friday. I'm serious about that. I'm not.
We couldn't get the door locked quick enough, but it was cool.
Well, that's why I pressed my nose against the glass on the window before I came in. I wanted to let y'all know if I didn't get in, I was there.
He was wearing his brand new Louisville Kings t-shirt.
Yes, he was, and he was proud when he walked up to the window. We were hoping you didn't press that against the window.
Are you a season ticket holder already?
No, I'm not a season ticket holder, but I am interested in UFL plays pretty interesting brand of football, and I think it's nice that there are ways. I noticed that a name familiar to fans around here, Benny Snell, they picked up in the draft, and I didn't realize he wasn't even with the Steelers anymore. But I think there'll be some good football out there.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
And add to that, Lynn Family Stadium is a great place for those games to be, I think.
Lynn Bowden Jr.
Yep.
Going to be on that team as well.
Got some Cardinals, and we need some Hoosiers, don't we?
All right, we'll take a break. We're running out of time, but we will try to get to some college basketball. And birthdays coming up as well. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big A.
Here's the M&M or the NBA commercial.
Ant-Man, Brown and Steph, Bronson, Cunningham, Mitchell, Maxey, LeBron, Jokic, Doncic, Cat, and Murray, Dennis, Siakam, Wembanyama, everybody wants to.
Want to know how homeowners get plumbing prices in seconds?
Welcome back. Spears on Sports.
Good shot, Tony.
If you're watching on YouTube, Tony just making buckets. He's a walking bucket.
That was nowhere close.
Oh, come on.
No, it's not on the floor. You can't see that behind me.
The NBA song was on.
Presented by M&M Cartage, John Tony Scooter. M&M Cartage Highline's closed for the final segment. Game Day Men's Health text line still open 414-1450. Any new text to the show?
We do. One that I don't think y'all are going to like too much.
Uh-oh.
Says, I'm afraid Ballard is going to win state.
I saw that. What idiot is saying? Oh, I know who that is. Yeah, you know what? They've got as good a shot as anybody.
They're talented, but
a very talented team.
But if you watch the St. X Ballard game in the first half, it wasn't all Ballard. It was lots of St. X missing shots.
St. X led 10-0.
And I'm not going to make an excuse.
They got outscored 23-3.
This is not an excuse, but you kind of go back and you wonder. They had 300 people out sick on Wednesday. The whole basketball team had been out.
School did.
And you wonder, because I said something to John during that game about all the shots are short.
Yeah.
And
it was an unbelievable atmosphere.
Oh, it was
sold out.
Oh, it was awesome.
Turning people away at the door. Scooter, you got Mercy and Assumption this week?
Yeah.
Is that Wednesday?
Yeah.
Mercy and Assumption on the old Glycod, right?
Yep. Pretty excited about that.
Yeah. Assumption's really, really good.
They are. And unfortunately, the game before us Friday night, if you're a Sacred Heart fan, they played Frederick Douglass. And, John, how good's Frederick Douglass?
They are the best I've seen. I haven't seen a lot of girls' games, but, man, they are quick, fast, can shoot it, can defend, can score inside, and they manhandled Sacred Heart on Friday night.
Yeah.
Patrick Murphy also texted in, says, nice meeting you all. It's also Rita's on Friday.
It was great.
Before you all say anything about the halftime show, remember it's about diversity and bringing others who are alienated from seeing football. That's why the NFL is going to other countries to broaden their reach next year.
They're playing in Australia next year.
Though it wasn't in English, the show was colorful and showed Puerto Rico's culture.
Did you see that? Australia.
They're going everywhere. And Patrick, you're right.
No, Patrick's absolutely right. There's
that
one more on there.
It doesn't make everybody happy in the United States.
There is one more on there. I happen to really like this one. Texter says, tell Tony there will be no Hoosiers on the Kings team because they'll all be in the NFL. Baby!
There you go.
Nice.
There you go.
And 3 years from now, they'll sign for Fernando Mendoza. 3 years from now.
Texter also says Frederick Douglass got beat on Saturday.
The girls?
Yeah, they did.
Wow. Well, maybe they're not the best team I've ever seen. They were good, though.
Might have been waiting for Sacred Heart, though.
All right, Kentucky.
No, hold on. I want to tell you this, too. You were talking about Ballard. You were talking about Ballard. Ballard lost by 17 the day after they beat St. X.
And who did they play?
Oh, I know. They were Eastern.
Eastern High School?
Yes.
I have no freaking idea what's going on.
Beat them by 17.
No idea, because Mayo got beat by Eastern.
And St. X won by 52 on Saturday.
Yeah, they played Brown.
The Bears.
No, it's just not fun. All right, UK 74, Tennessee 71. The big three from Colin Chandler. He only had 9 points, Tony, but that great pass, first of all, from under the basket by Owe, and that three was pure. And there's, he's big shot Colin all of a sudden, or big play Colin. He had to steal against Tennessee earlier down in Knoxville. Kentucky down 14.5, Owe 21. Denzel Aberdeen had 16 points. Moreno 10 and 5. Chandler hit 3 of 6 threes for all 9 of his points. Brandon Garrison actually played well again, 4 points, but 7 rebounds. They had no answer in the first half for Nick Ament. He finished with 29, but he had most of those in the first half.
Can I go back? It was South Oldham. Real quick.
South Oldham beat Ballard?
By 17.
Must have been knocking in the threes.
I don't understand it. I don't get it. Ament had 29, but Tennessee only 24 points in the second half. They shot great in the first half. They finished 37.1. So terrible second half shooting for Tennessee.
Well, credit again has to go to Colin Chandler for that. They switched him on to Nate Ament, and he made a huge difference.
And Owe was playing Gillespie, and those two guys.
Same thing, yeah.
The changing of the defense of how they did it was great. But you know what? Kentucky made shots, and Tennessee didn't make shots, and it makes it.
Kentucky ended up 50% from the field, even though they only made 5 of 19 threes on the night. And they also missed 9 free throws, got out-rebounded by 15. So when you look at some of these numbers, you just shake your head and say, how in the hell did they win this basketball game? But they continue to find a way to win, and they're in second place in the SEC.
The offensive rebound on the foul shot.
Yeah, by Diabate.
Yeah, was.
The play, a few plays there at the end of the game were the difference in that game, right?
Oh,
they
yeah.
lose that game.
Just hustle plays and just doing. It just looked like two different teams, didn't it?
It did.
And why does Kentucky play so well in the second half? Is it desperation?
Bellarmine does the same thing, Tony. Not that, obviously not at that level, but it's just bizarre. It feels like you got to do something to switch it up and get more ready for the first half. I don't know what you do.
I listened to Pope after the game, and he was just all over praising Oweh for everything, not just scoring. He said defense, just everything he's done is just elevated that team.
A week off, and you go to Gainesville on Saturday for a 3 o'clock ABC game against the Florida Gators. The Gators walloped Texas A&M on the road this week. A&M looked like the class of the league, but not Saturday. So that is a tough ask, but at least you got a week off to prepare.
Well, you probably heard Jimmy Dykes talk about when they asked him, when Ravitch asked him who in the SEC could win the national championship. And he said Florida.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. That's why we bet them.
Mm-hmm.
Louisville 88, Wake Forest 80. The Cards are now 7-4 in the ACC, 17-6 overall. They spread the wealth. Sananda Frew had 17.6 rebounds. Devon Hadley's back is apparently okay. He had 15 and 5. Roos had 13 off the bench. Michael Brown Jr., 12 points, but 8 assists, even though he was only 2 of 10 from the field. He's kind of lost his shooting touch the last several games, but the good news is you got time to get it back.
Well, if you do the other things, sometimes you play through not shooting well, and he did 6 guys in double figures, man.
Conwell and McNeely had 11 apiece.
You win a lot of games with 6 guys in double figures.
Card shot 52.9 to Wake's 42.9. Louisville 10 of 25 from 3. You shoot it like that, you're gonna win some games.
Khalifa had 9 points too, so no, it's 9 minutes.
Louisville did have 11 turnovers, only turned over the Deacons 6 times. That seems to have been a bugaboo this year for that team. They were even on rebounding, but again, if they hit their threes and they hit 40%, then they're going to be hard to beat. Up next tonight, NC State. The Wolfpack is 18-6 overall, 9-2 in the ACC. Louisville's a 6.5-point favorite. ESPN 7 o'clock.
Our guy Will Wade. NC State's playing well.
Yeah, they are. Will Wade. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right? Let's do birthdays. We gotta hurry through these, babies. Mondays.
So we can spend 30 seconds on Indiana at the end of the show.
No, I'm going to let Matt Dennison do the Indiana stuff. Indiana beat Wisconsin by 1 in overtime. There you go. That's all you need to know. Scooter.
It's Wisconsin.
You're gonna. Nobody wants to talk about Wisconsin.
You don't even like to watch Wisconsin.
Who the Hoosiers have next tomorrow?
Don't matter. It's not important on this show.
See,
he's going to make me cry.
They win a national championship, and then he didn't watch him one game because he didn't care.
Oh, we're a football school. I think he said,
quote,
we're a football school.
And didn't he say, I didn't even watch that game the one time?
He might have, yeah. Tom Hiddleston is 45. He plays Loki in all the Avengers movies. Tom Hiddleston, you watch the Avengers movies, Scooter?
No.
Michael B. Jordan, 39 today.
Great actor.
There's a one on HBO called Sinners. I just watched. It's up for 16 Academy Awards.
Is it good?
I didn't think I'd like it. I love it.
I couldn't pull the trigger on that.
He plays twins, and I'm not a vampire movie guy, and the vampires don't come in until halfway through anyway.
Yeah, you were talking about that.
But I thought it was great, and that's why it's up for all these ones. All right, you ready? Joe Pesci is 83 today. The Two Utes.
You think that's funny?
You think that? What are you calling me funny? How am I funny?
You said he's how old?
83.
Yeah, crazy.
Joe Pesci today. My Cousin Vinny is a classic.
Home Alone.
And, of course, Goodfellas. Home Alone? I didn't even think about Home Alone.
Oh, he's great in everything.
Charlie Day is 50.
Who is Charlie Day?
Charlie Day was in Horrible Bosses.
Horrible Bosses, yeah.
He was the dental assistant, and he's always
the other guy?
He's the goofy fella.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Very funny. 50 years old today. All right, Scooter Meter. Mia Farrow is 81. She was in Rosemary's Baby. She was also married to Woody Allen. Not anymore, of course. But she's 81 today. And we got to do a back in the day
Don't look at the old ones.
I mean, if I go way back,
You got to go way back.
we'll go 2.
Not a good day for the ladies. Judith Light is 77. She played Angela in Who's the Boss.
Oh,
Did you watch Who's the Boss? Tony Danza?
Oh, he wasn't alive, John.
Sure he did. Sure he was. Judith Light, 77.
We'll go 3.
That's been 30-something years
It has
ago.
been. I just realized she's 77. It has been a long time.
Yeah.
Travis Tritt.
Oh.
It's a great day to be alive.
Country.
63
Country
years
club,
old.
man.
I'm surprised he wasn't on the Kid Rock show last night.
Got
He's 63 today.
Here's a quarter.
Call someone who cares. Cooper DeJean of the – it's Eagles Day, by the way. Cooper DeJean is 23, defensive back.
You know who he's dating?
I should, but I don't.
Nikki Bella. One of the Bella twins. We had her recently.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do.
Don't help me.
You'd see.
I
You'd
don't
see
know
her
who
and
that
you'd
is.
know her.
What's her name again?
Nikki Bella.
Saquon Barkley is 29 today, speaking of the Eagles. And Vince Papale, who played an Eagle in Invincible, he played Mark Wahlberg played Vince Papale in Invincible, the movie. The real Vince Papale is 80 today. Whew. Jair Alexander, former Louisville defensive back, is 29. Who's he with now, Scooter? He was with Green Bay forever.
He is
Did he
now
go to the Ravens, maybe?
with the nobody.
No, he's a free agent.
Yeah.
Jair Alexander, 29. Danny White, who replaced Roger Staubach, is 74 today. Oh, Nikki Bella, hello. Danny White is 74.
Good job, Cooper, right?
Former Dallas
Yep.
quarterback. Jalen Green, who's he with in the NBA? Is he one of our Pistons, or is he a Rocket, man?
He is a son.
He's a Phoenix Sun. He's 24 today. Phil Ford, Tony,
Phil Ford, North Carolina National Championship, John.
ran the four corners, and Kentucky fans hated him for it. He's 70 today. And if you don't know what the four corners was, it's a stalling offense before the shot clock. Vladimir Guerrero Sr., 51 today, never saw a pitch he
I was
didn't
going to say,
like.
he's still swinging at pitches, and he's
In
not
the
even
dirt,
playing.
he hit a ball that hit the dirt for a home run one time. He hit it out of the stadium. John Kruk, pretty good announcer.
Still the best one is the All-Star
Randy
game
Johnson.
with Randy
Threw
Johnson.
behind his head on purpose as a joke, and Kruk had a heart attack. He's 65 today. And Mookie Wilson,
Mookie.
70 today, former New York Mets.
What's he famous for?
World Series player. Mookie Wilson is famous for hitting the ground ball that
Ground
went
ball
through
between
Buckner's
Bill
legs.
Buckner's legs.
Friday night, St. John's beat UConn 81-72 when nobody that I was with that night was upset about that score.
No.
Danny Hurley and the Huskies lose their second game. And, of course, free throws. St. John's took 31, and UConn took 12.
UConn was not going to beat them in the Garden.
They were – you're absolutely right. A game I told you about on Friday, I said bet Arizona because Oklahoma State's coming off a win over BYU going on the road.
Slammed them.
84-47 in that one. Michigan State beat Illinois in overtime in a battle of top 10 teams. BYU lost for the third time in a row. And Oklahoma went on the road and beat Vanderbilt
Yes, they did.
for their second SEC win. I will talk to you next Monday. Tony and Scooter and whoever will fill out the week. Maybe take a couple days off as well. Thanks for listening. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X.